Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's talk about how to make a call uh, to some number in Canada while you're sitting outside Canada. Okay. So I previously made a video about Google Hangouts because they offered this service, but recently they closed it. So the 2022 update is now we have a couple of apps for that as well. So thing is, any free app will not cut it if you want to call IRCC for checking on your application. Okay, because that call has to be made from within Canada. Okay, and the number is 888-242-2100 IRCC number. Okay, so we have to make that call from inside Canada, but we cannot do that. We are sitting outside. So for that, we use a virtual number. Okay, and that virtual number can be obtained from many apps, notably Fongo and TextNow. Okay, so TextNow is not currently available for Android to download directly from the App Store, but there's a APK link for that, and I would leave that link in the description. It is not a sponsored video, and if you download that app, it will not give me any benefit at all. Okay, so just to make the things clear. Now, secondly, TextNow app, since we're not downloading it from the Play Store, so I was not secure about it. So what I did, I downloaded it on a phone that does not have any of my banking apps. So I was not worried about my banking apps being hacked, right? So you can do the same. Then we download it from that link. It will be maybe the file size is somewhere around 85 MB probably. Okay, so you download it, you enter your information, then they'll ask you to choose an area code. Now this is where the situation gets tricky. When they ask you to choose an area code, you wouldn't know which area code to type. So you can Google Ontario area codes or wherever you want to make a call, that province's area code. But the thing is, it might not work. How will it work? This is tricky. So you have to keep trying. 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. In my case, my wife was on it. So she was inserting she had chosen 2 or 3 area codes and she kept on trying again and again. So probably she tried in 4 or 5 different time segments. Okay, so like she'd try today, then tomorrow, then day after tomorrow. So it worked after probably 3 or 4 days at around midnight. Okay, so once you get a virtual number, then you can make a call whenever the IRCC offices or wherever you want to call. Those offices are open. Now, if you want to use this virtual number for your job hunting purpose, then thing is it has some limitations. You won't be able to get any notifications. So yeah. So now let's talk about IRCC calling. So when you call 888-242-2100, then maybe your call will not be connected, even if you're calling from inside that time limit of their office. Even if you're calling, we called around midnight Pakistani time, and then it was not going through. We tried second time, third time, then it went through. Okay, so when it went through, they said, after taking all our information, mainly you need 2 things: UCI, unique client identification number, and then they ask you to choose your application number. So they give you 2 options. The first option is that your application number starts with EE, so we don't choose that. Okay, then the second option is that if your application number starts with E, so we choose that one, we press 2 and E number is started. Then we enter our application like 0021 0022, hence that. Okay, so these 2 numbers you should have handy with you. Then they give you a time like 50 minutes. You have to wait, and after 50 minutes an agent will be there, and maybe 3 4 5 minutes before 50 minutes the agent will be there, and he or she will be asking you for your details, your date of birth, your country of residence, your application number, UCI number. He would already have it, so he just wants to confirm things. He would ask you for your number. So then a virtual number that you have gotten, you can write it somewhere and you can tell that number to that agent. So in my case, I just said, no, sorry, I don't really remember this number. So he said, okay, so you're calling from this number? I said, okay, yes, this is my number. And then what happens is they ask you for your address. So whatever address you have mentioned on your PR application, you mention that number, and then they ask you to wait so that they can check on your application 2-3 minutes. When they come back, they'll tell you, okay, so your primary visa office is this, your secondary visa office is this. And if they don't tell you, you can ask for it. They'll tell you that, okay, your eligibility has passed, maybe, and your criminality background check, security check, these are in process. So if they don't tell you that, you can ask them these questions. Okay, so I mean, just try to be yourself, don't lie, don't do anything else. Just be confident and talk in a friendly tone. I mean, you might find somebody with your similar name, so like make a joke about it, crack a joke. But whatever is the case, you get the information and then you thank the person, and then you hang up the call, and that is as simple as that. Okay, so Text Now app, where it gets tricky, when you're finding your virtual number, it might take 3, 4, 5, 6 days, or even maybe on your first try you'll get it. So God knows what happens. So this is the thing. Another Fongo, they probably charge 1000 Pakistani rupees and maybe 500, 600 Indian rupees. I'm not sure about it. So after paying this small amount, you get a virtual number. So basically you need a virtual number. Without a virtual number, you wouldn't be able to call, because the call has to be made from inside Canada. Okay, I have tried from a free app to call, but the call was not going through because the call was not made from within Canada. Okay, so this is the thing. And if you have a friend in Canada who can make this call, okay, by all means, but your friend will not be really going to wait for 50 minutes. So there is another option. You can just press probably 1, and then they will call you back. Okay, so if you have a friend in Canada, you can ask them, and they will enter your information, and after, when the time is given to you, then they will press 1, because they ask you if you want a call back, just press 1. So they will press 1, and then IRCC agent will call them the same day or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, whatever that is. Okay, so that is another option. So with this app and with these set of advices, I really hope that you would be able to make your call through.